Hey Libra, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. So we're going to be doing your reading for June of 2019, okay? So I'm going to start as usual with an oracle card for you and your person that you are watching the video for. Okay, so I hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend if you're here in the States. You had good weather. We had great weather here in Georgia. Okie doke. Okay, first card out, we have it, make it God's. Okay, so I got to put my glasses on to read this. Okay, release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my, dear Lord. So in other words, removing my from my relationship or my job or my money is what it's saying. And just identifying the item itself without attaching yourself to it. Okay? So this might be for you. This might be for the person that you're watching this video for. Okay? And then second card, we have loneliness. When you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude, and that's when kindred spirits can finally come in. Okay, so I think we know that, right? It's kind of like when you detach, that's when you are in the state of allowing things to come to you, okay, when you detach. All right, so that is the second card out. So again, you know, I always feel, it's always interesting to me when both cards come out like with the same coloring, and that happens so often. You know, it feels like these cards go together in some way, okay? So, all right, so I'm using the Celtic Tarot today, or for this month. I try to shuffle as quickly as I can. I know that some of you like to see the shuffles. Some of you just want to get to the reading. I get it. All right, so let's see. First card out, we have Three of Swords. Okay, so someone is either dealing with a heartbreak or someone is dealing with a head over heart decision. Okay, it could be you, Libra. It could be the person that you're watching the video for. And then we have the Seven of Wands. When I feel who is who, like I always do, I will tell you. All right, so this is a defensive energy, and it can be a defensive energy against the other person. It can be a defensive energy within themselves. You know, they can be, like you can see, there's no other people in this video. It's just him and his wands, okay? And he's in that defensive stance there. So he is defending or fighting against something that may or may not be real, okay? For whatever reason. So that could be you or that could be the other person here. Okay, so we have the Hangman. So I feel like this Three of Swords is about head over heart. All right. And I feel like that this is probably your person and this is probably you. All right. So when we have the Hangman, they're reflecting on something that has happened, I think, between the two of you. I feel guilt just came up in this energy. Okay, I feel like this person feels guilty about something. You know, I feel like they're trying to get into a place of coming from their heart, and it's a struggle for them. But they're reflecting over the situation. They're reflecting over a situation that happened between the two of you. It could have been a conversation. It could have been some type of miscommunication. Okay, we have Temperance, card of Sagittarius. Okay, so this can be about healing, compromise, balance, finding balance or peace. I feel like there's been some type of miscommunication here. And whatever it was, it's leading you for some reason to have a feeling of loneliness, like this person might have stepped away for a minute, but they stepped away because I feel like they feel responsible and they're reflecting on the situation, and they're too much in their headspace right now. They're looking at it more so from a logical standpoint than from their heart space. But I feel like they're trying to look at it from another perspective, from their heart space. You're trying to find peace in this situation. And I feel like this Seven of Wands card, I feel like that, like you're having a lot of conversations with this person in your head, and you're spending a lot of time defending yourself. Like you're imagining conversations going on between the two of you, and I feel like you're defending yourself unnecessarily. Like you're feeling like you have to defend yourself and you don't. We have the Magician for this person. This person was trying to manifest something with you, and it didn't go the way that they necessarily wanted it to go. They may not be great with how they express themselves. Like when we go back to this card, attaching, taking the word my out of it, they might have labeled you as my something. My girlfriend, my boyfriend, my wife, my husband, in a way that was somehow you might have found it to be disrespectful. Three of Cups. Okay. So this card can be obviously about some type of celebration, or with these three individuals in this particular card. I mean, we have one man and we have two women. So I feel like this situation could be around a third party. This person could have been speaking about my significant other outside of this particular relationship. I feel like that's where the miscommunication might have been. This person is really, the guilt that I'm feeling here is pretty strong. They feel badly over whatever this miscommunication between the two of you was. But I feel like it was around a third party. I'm not sure what you were defensive about, though. Seven of Cups. Okay, so it feels like you have a lot of choices. I feel like you've invested, quite a bit of time in this person, in this connection, in this relationship. And I feel like you might have felt as though this person was taking that for granted. You might have laid it out that this can't continue the way that it has been going. And you might have walked away from this to make a point. That's why you might be feeling this sense of loneliness here. And you are, again, I feel like you're imagining discussions between the two of you, almost to convince yourself that you made the right move by possibly walking away. This person is feeling guilty possibly because maybe they didn't see how much you were investing in a future potentially with them. And they are reflecting now about what it is they really want and what it's going to take in order for them to get that, to make that happen. And with this Magician coming up, they're figuring out how to manifest this situation properly. I feel like you made a significant impact on this person. Like they heard you. You don't have to be in this defensive energy at all. They know you have choices. They know you have options. And I think they wanted to glaze over that. I don't think that they were quite in the space to make the decision on what their next move was going to be. And now I feel like they are in that position where they know they really have to look at what they truly want to manifest in their life. Like they were kind of coasting. They were kind of coasting with whatever situation they have going on without you and the situation that they had going on with you. I feel like you have been patient with them with this Temperance card. But I feel like you're coming to that point where it's like, it's not enough. It's just not enough. That you know your value and you know that it might have started off this way, Three of Cups, but it can't continue that way. Right? I'm going to get a clarifier for the Magician. High Priestess. Yeah, I don't think that this person is necessarily used to listening to their higher intuition, but between this hangman and the magician, that's all they can do. I don't feel like you're talking to this person right this minute. So they have to rely on their intuition and they have to give it to God or the universe to help them in this situation because, you know, they're torn. I think they're torn more about the how to go forward. I don't think it's being torn about where they want to be. I do feel that they want to be with you. I do feel like they want to be with you. But they've got to get themselves out of that guilty energy. They're feeling guilt probably from the other relationship as well. That's got to be a tough place to be. But they know that you are serious and they know that you have options and they've already seen what you would bring to a relationship. So they have all the information that they need to make the decision that they need to make going forward. They really do. But if you're going to imagine anything or if you're going to daydream about anything, daydream about what it is that you want. If you really want this person and you want to have them in your life, daydream or imagine what that would be like. I feel like you have in the past, but I feel like you're in this energy of feeling like you have to defend what it is that you want. You have to defend the fact that you don't want to be in this type of third party situation. You don't have to defend that at all. They know that. They know that, it's not good really for either of you. Okay? So stop being in that mode of feeling like you have to defend the fact that you have options and that you are valuable and a lot of people would love to be with you. You don't have to. They know that. They know that and they are really trying to go within and trying to listen to what it is their heart is telling them. And I feel like they already know. They might need to go through their process a little bit, but let's read this card again. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. Okay, so, that makes sense now. They probably need to identify the relationship that they have outside of this as the relationship so they can get their freedom. And because it feels like this, whatever is going on outside of you has been done in its essence for a while. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my, dear Lord. Okay, it makes perfect sense. Let's read this again. Loneliness. When you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. Bingo. Okay, that's exactly what this is saying, right? You're not going to settle for this third party situation, and I feel like you've made that known. Okay, even at the expense of being alone, maybe temporarily. May I embrace and love my solitude, and that's when kindred spirits can finally come. Exactly. You had to do that. You had to do that. So this person can release whatever is going on outside of you, and so they can come in a proper way. All right, Libra. Let's see, romance angels, validation, we've got give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I feel like that's exactly what this person is doing. They're not working on, they're working on how to make this a true partnership. By reflecting, by listening to their intuition and manifesting what it is they actually want. Because I feel like they've been coasting. And look at this, you got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I feel like that's exactly what you have just done by doing what you did. By making it clear that this is no longer acceptable. Good for you, Libra. Good for you. All right, so it looks like that's what's going on for Libra in June. And I am going to be doing, I feel like there was a pretty good response to the love, longing, lingering, or losing you videos over the weekend. So I'll add that regularly. So I'll try to drop that on Fridays. Okay. And I'm going to get back to the daily connections. I really enjoy doing those. I tried to give myself a little bit of a break this weekend, which was very nice. But I do enjoy those, and I like doing those for you guys. So you can look for those this week as well. But this is what I have for you for June, Libra, and I hope it resonates. It's not going to resonate with everybody, as you all know. So if it didn't resonate with you, look for the weekly next week, or look for the daily connections and see if those resonate for you. Otherwise, there are a lot of lovely readers out there that I'm sure you can find somebody that resonates with you for the month of June. So thank you so much. I just want to thank you all for helping me build my channel. I'm looking to see 5,000 this month, in the month of June. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I really appreciate that. And of course, I'm always here for you for personal readings as well. I know a lot of people are nervous about doing those, and I would say, please don't be nervous. I feel like I'm a very gentle reader, and I'm on your side. I feel like the universe is always on your side. So it's nice to hear what the universe has to say for you personally. So check that out if you like. All right. Anyway, have a great month, and I will talk to you later in the week with all the different series that I have going on right now for you guys. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much, Libra. Bye-bye.